Welcome back to the Trophyz and Medals podcast. Sorry for the delay. We recorded this on Sunday night. We have a few things come up, so that delayed the posting. But of course, we're coming back with more sports talk, covering the NFL with Andrew Luck's retirement, Cowboys Nation contract situation, also Laker Nation signing Dwight Howard. So back to it. Please remember, like, listen, share, comment, rate. Feedback is always welcome. Please leave a voice message if you got any questions or any comments. Let's get to it. Welcome to the Trophyz and Medals podcast. The Ebbtide Crew is back again, bringing some sports and music updates. We got the Ebbtide King.
What's up?
Today, and we got Tony Love again today. And me, Batman. So let's get it going. First thing we're going to go over today is we'll go some NFL talk. We'll get into Andrew Luck, some of the injuries, Ezekiel Elliott contract talks, Jay-Z, a little fantasy football. Then we're going to get into some NBA talk about the Dwight to the Lakers and Team USA. So before we get into it, how y'all feeling?
Good.
Supposed to have 4 members today, but our residential
Can't be residential in here. Never on one episode.
and this wasn't even a whole episode.
He was on there for 30.
You know, it's like, you remember when those those bands were going on the late night shows and one of the band members missing. Oh yeah, he's back in the studio. He with us.
Yeah, nah, he right now getting his Eddie Kane on. He just missing.
So Quiet Storm will be eventually a regular.
We ain't holding our breath though.
But the show must go on. So first thing first, how y'all feel about Andrew Luck's retirement? I'm excited for the wrong reason.
Well, of course, we know you excited, no doubt. Yeah, we do. Yeah, I knew you would jump up and down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that. Fist bump.
My kids asked me about Andrew Luck. If all of y'all were Saints fans, I said, no, we said a couple of them, one of them Raiders fan, and one of them a Titans fan, and he a lot happier than this.
So, I mean, I understand his end as far as why he's retiring, but for me, I just see it as one less good quarterback in the division.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely. But I couldn't be mad at that man for 1 second. All of these injuries he's been through for the last couple of years, and he already told himself when he went through that last one, and he said, if I got to go through this again, I'm out. And I respect him. Plus, he don't need the money.
Right.
He has money. The family, he came from money. Right. Plus, the family got money beyond money. So,
why? The Stanford education don't hurt.
Well, yeah, that's a bone. Yeah, that's like icing on the cake. That just makes his portfolio look very, very pretty there. So he good to go. So I can't get mad. And like I said, it takes a lot of willpower and determination to come back from injury after injury. And he's getting on. I think too he was thinking about Durant having that same calf issue. And he think he's going to go out there and pop that Achilles. And then there you go, another whole year. Maybe possibly being out.
Well, I felt him in that press conference, too. He said, look, I'm clean now.
Yeah. When he said that, that's when it really hits. Like, it's not just I've been dealing with this for the past few years. I'm dealing with it now.
Right. But
I don't think that shoulder injury fully healed either. I still think he has problems with that shoulder to add to the...
Well, of course. Yeah, he's definitely probably still struggling with that shoulder also. So, and that offensive line is still suspect.
They improved. They lead sack last year.
Yeah, but you already shell-shocked.
Shell-shocked. Yeah. David Carr style. Yeah, David Carr style, You got to think about that too, though.
He's shell-shocked.
Yeah, so.
The next hit, that's all it takes.
Right. But I mean, I saw one of the videos they posted. Like every time he was getting hit, he congratulating, dapping off the cat that just lit him up. I'm like, yo, what is your problem, man? Like I would be dapping them up, talking about a good hit. And these dudes apologize. Oh, my bad for hitting you that hard. Oh, nah, man, it's part of the game. You all right? Yeah. I'm like, nah, I respect it, but I am super disappointed in Indy fans going out like that, though, booing that man.
I'm not surprised, actually.
This is the problem with social media. I think part of it. The league getting out.
Yeah.
Right before he can give his press conference.
True. And you're right. And I mean, I truly thought, that was some true bitch assness at the end of the day to be like that.
But I'm not surprised on social media. And if you think back to when the Saints played them in the Super Bowl, I don't know if you knew this, but when they got home from Miami, Saints had 20,000 fans waiting for them, cheering, congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
And even for a losing team, you need to have some fanfare.
Right.
They only had 10. Colts had 10 people waiting.
10 people?
Yeah.
Wow.
Losing the Super Bowl.
Dang. That's some ungratefulness to the highest level there.
I mean, they were the number one team in the league that year.
And still can't show that's some fair weather fans to the highest level.
Yeah.
But like you said, but think about it, they definitely one of the cities. They ain't no traveling team like that and stuff. So they definitely. I look at that. If you don't see fan bases all over the country, like hey, when I went to the opening season in New Orleans when my Raiders played, I was goddamn shocked how many Raider people was down there for that game. I said, damn, we coming. Right, they different. Yeah, so I know we roll different, but I mean, we had the San Diego, they had their banners saying San Diego, Sacramento, San Jose. I'm like, yo, okay. And I mean, it was deep. But like you said, and look how much we've been garbage for a hot minute. And we still hanging in there. And this is fool's gold right now with my team, so I ain't getting happy by no shape or form. So don't even worry about me saying nothing.
You know what? Hard Knocks was better this last episode.
I'm still not watching it, but I'm just what I'm seeing on that field still is scaring me. Well, who is this Nate Peterson cat out here slinging his ball like he know what he's doing, but couldn't do this in different environments?
Didn't he come from Buffalo?
Yeah, he was in Buffalo.
He was a starting day. He was a opening day quarterback.
Yes.
When they were doing like 6 interceptions.
In
Yeah.
the first half.
Right, first half. Yeah. And that's why I was like, why did we do this? I was like, here we go. And I'm looking at this man slinging his ball. I was like, whoa, what you doing?
Isn't that the game that Vontae Davis quit at halftime?
Yeah. Dude, literally left he left at halftime. I said, I retired. I'm done. I quit. I don't want to play anymore. Enough is enough. So that was
even with that. So let's go back to the Colts though. So as far as the fans, you caught in the moment. Somebody's going to lose. It's just going to happen. People drinking and stuff like that. I can understand somebody that sat back and made a decision like, hey, this could have been going on for a while. You could at least let us know by, before the draft. That way we can, or free agency, that way we can get another quarterback or make moves with, thinking that we're going to be without you. But at the same time, you can't boo the man.
Right, but I don't even think he was hurt yet, though. Like, I think he was feeling healthy and fine before the training camp kicked in. But then he had he hurt the ankle, and that ankle / calf area, it just wasn't feeling right. And you're like, this is excruciating pain. And he saw the bigger picture or something, that just wasn't right. So, like you said, the man's almost out for 2 years trying to get his shoulder back together. All the different procedures he tried. He went overseas and everything to get himself prepared to play again.
Lacerated kidney.
That too. I mean, he's had some crazy injuries too, though. Like, and I mean, man, kept get up. I mean, ain't like he a little lightweight. He like what 6'4". 250. So it's like, them hits he was taking was flush. Like he stay in that pocket all the way through, and it was taking hard hits. And they seen that, and they knew he had the worst line in the league, no hit. So it's like, come on now. He still made y'all relevant. He still kept y'all in the hunt of always in the fact of making the playoffs or winning the division and all this through all of that. So I don't know. I just look at it.
In the four seasons he played, he had you in the playoffs.
Right. But your offensive line still sucking at him lit up like a piñata. So I don't know. Like I said, still was kind of disappointed by, Colts fan. I mean, it should be great for you won a title. You got a title in your life here. So, hey, be happy here. Because ain't no free agents go to Indy. You got to do everything, homegrown. And now this makes it even more difficult for free agents to want to come to your city now because they clearly see you booing Cat. You booed Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
Now you just hurt yourself free agency wise, where Cass is not gonna come nowhere near y'all on that. So they gotta even put that into play now after they just hurt themselves with that. I ain't see you booing your owner when he was out there all high and all over the place tripping. You ain't boo him. So come on, man. Indy should have did better than that.
All right, hold it right. Going. But yeah, the Colts, like you said, the fan base long term, that may hurt going forward as far as who you draft, who you get in free agency, because like you said, Andrew Luck was that ultimate football guy, and you boo him. You know what I'm saying? So,
and if I'm management, I'm like, since y'all booing quarterbacks, let's bring in Cat.
Yeah,
right.
See, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. Like, okay, now if this opportunity now for y'all to if y'all ain't happy with your backup, with that Brissett.
Yeah, it's a good percent.
Yeah, so if you ain't happy with him or feel comfortable with him, you gotta give Cap a chance.
Right.
Let's see what you're gonna do now. So I look at that. That's gonna be an interesting situation too now.
Yeah, that's one thing that was one of the first things that came to mind. It's like,
I be too.
you need to reach out to him.
Exactly. I was thinking the exact same thing also. Would y'all give him a shot? You have, if a team could give somebody a second chance, could be the Colts, especially with, like I said, once again, their owner, he had his history, his mess ups and screw ups. Hey.
He got to believe in second chances.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think, so I would say the Colts is in the mix, will be the mix with Cap. And like you were saying about Winston the other night.
Woo!
Go with Jesus.
Man, don't blame ducks he was throwing out there. Yes. Oh my God, I'm like, yeah, he is done. Once again, can't put faith from nobody from Alabama. My theory is gonna ride with that for life. Jamarcus.
And that's it.
Bo, Terrell Owens, and Barkley. That's all you had. Now, but think about all the rest. Frank Thomas too. Robert Ory. Oh yeah, Ory's from Alabama.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your top five, and all the rest. I don't know. And well, you know who my number one cat is. I've discussed why I hate Alabama people. Jamarcus Russell and screw me for life.
He was on campus. I think last week they said.
Well, LSU campus?
Yeah.
Oh, they ain't kick him off or throw something at him or say get lost, loser?
Nah, he led him to some BCS bowls.
I'm going to say he did his thing in LSU. It's the Raiders fans that should be.
Man, that fat bastard killed us, man. And whatever.
But did you ever see that Kirk Morrison clip when he was talking about him?
Nah,
Ooh, I'm gonna let you look up Kirk Morrison on Rich Eisen show, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Oh God, I don't need no scabs removed, man. He gone. That's all I care. He gone forever.
I recommend that to anybody who hasn't watched that. That is, you will thoroughly enjoy that.
Yeah. So like I said, my theory is don't trust anybody born as from Alabama, born in the '90s. Don't trust them. This going forward. Ugh. They're gonna disappoint you. I mean, hey, Winston now, Boogie. Sad to say, sad but costly. Boogie too. Did you say?
Boogie's different though.
Hey, he's still too big to be trying to do what he be doing on the court, and he don't like to work out. That's a bad combination. You can't do point guard skill sets, and you still out of shape. You can't do that. Yeah, it don't mix. You got to work out to move that flexible. But we'll put Boogie back in the mix when we get in the NBA, though. But yeah, leave him alone. Don't trust Alabama athletes.
Speaking about not trusting quarterbacks, what y'all think about Garoppolo, Jimmy G? Came back a little better last game, but I think people just trying to put him to rest a little too quickly.
Yeah, he's rusty right now. You got to let the man get a chance to get a feel again. I'm not going to just sit there and just, throwing that towel on him just yet. You got to give him a full season to recover. He blew out his knee, and he was playing good when he blew out the knee. So it wasn't like he was just being like he was already questionable before the injury happened. He just once he can get those first few hits when the regular season kick in, his confidence will pick up. But they still short on talent also at the same time. It ain't defensive-wise, they on point.
Yeah, defense is going to keep him in game.
Yeah, defense was going to keep him. Right, but their offense, they still struggling to try to keep, certain people. So, they gotta get him man some time. Everybody want instant gratification right now, man. You can't get that. That don't happen in football. Like basketball, you can pull that off. Football, you're not getting it. Chemistry is everything in football.
Chemistry is big, yeah. It's not like basketball. You can just be one guy and take over.
Right, but you gotta get that man some time. The struggle still. I still think they're gonna, because of that defense, they're gonna do a lot more. They're gonna be a little surprising than other people are gonna expect. But you gotta give your boy some time though to just build his confidence back. I think get him them first 4 games. I think he'll find his little stride. This is preseason. They're not showing us. They're not doing much. Preseason is deceiving as can be. That's why I said I ain't falling for the fool's gold my team is doing right now. I ain't having every 3-0. You think I'm out here giddy about that? No, that's a setup. I see that coming. But I like what I see. But
yeah,
I gotta
take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I gotta take it with a full grain of salt. So
what y'all think about those Cowboys and Zeke?
I understand both sides.
What'd you say? The result?
To what extent?
I like this. I understand both sides where it's like this. Because of the amount of issues Zeke has caused since he's been a Cowboy, and as much stuff they have covered up and had his back and looked out for him, and then for him to pull this power move of trying to I want my money now, a year prior to most time people get the extension. I'm gonna see the Cowboys you wildin'. Come on, man. We have covered up so much stuff on your ass right now. You need to relax. But then on Zeke's side, I got the most carries any running back since I'm in the league, and I missed 6 games, and I still lead in carries and touches. Pay me my money before I get hurt. So I do get both sides, but I would lean more on actually management than Zeke because of the amount of off the field issues that he's had. He's had issues every single season he's been in the league. And that's why I'm saying and look, he's doing this with this little money. So think if he gets some real money, how he might just be, i.e. Antonio Davis, give him money and then they're gonna really show their true colors, baby, type situation.
And I was in the barber shop the other day with my boys, and the man made a good point. You asking for all this money. I got video of you watching you getting the police. What the hell do you think? I'm gonna give you
Right.
You $100 million, and you hit the police.
Right, you leaning on this. You were twice the size of that little security guard. Dude was leaning on that man. I'm like, yo, what is his problem? Like, and then you got the situation in Frisco where they did the cover up, and now that man is suing Frisco police and the Cowboys for a car accident he caused, and things like that. And that man trying to sue for like $100 million, but I don't think. Yeah, but it's like I know he just going over the top just to to get a better settlement. But it's just the fact of you got the police and the Cowboys still covering up dumb moves that you still constantly making. But every single season you've been in the league, it's been a problem. So
the real question is, y'all know these things because y'all live in you live in Dallas, but across the country, how many players get into these type of situations and getting covered up?
Oh, all the time now, no doubt.
Yeah, all the time.
We get that.
Does it get leaked out?
Right. But his stuff, but that's the thing. Zeke's stuff has been placed. It's out there in the matches. He's gone in to see Goodell pretty much a couple of times since he's been in the league. So 2 times is too many times that you had to go see the commissioner. And then you sitting in there talking about I want my money. Which I said, still, like I said, he do deserve his money. Now, I ain't saying he don't deserve it. But you put yourself in a mess up, situation to demand your money a year earlier than what most people do.
I don't know the bit in that office when they got that news. Zeke's not coming. He wants a contract.
Right.
I don't know.
But then I'm not gonna even lie though. Still though, even with the Cowboys not coming back, offer him only like the second highest contract. I'm not gonna lie, that ain't make no sense. You could have that's like a slap in the face. If you really wanted to be petty, you could have gave him like $1 more than what your boy Gurley contract was. Just $1. Just say, hey, you got $1 more than his whole entire contract. But your highest paid.
Problem is, as soon as he signs the contract, the next person gonna trump him anyway.
Exactly. That's the next thing too. That's exactly. But I understand.
Comes in and resigns. Who else is another running back?
Hey, the Giants is about to pay. Saquon Barkley gonna back that truck all the way with 2 trucks. Like, give me all my money.
You're not paying the quarterback going forward, so you got to spend it somewhere. You're not paying the wide receiver either.
Right now. I don't know how in the world, even with the Cowboys talking about they offered Cooper top 5 money, and why in the hell he ain't jumping on that? I don't get that one. Like, whoa, like who are you?
You don't want to be there.
I think that exactly because he getting $14 million this season alone, so I think he kind of made it known. Like I think he wants to leave and stuff. Now with Dak on about some 40, I don't know what the hell he thinking, but hey. That's the Cowboys' problem. Hey, they just deal with L. Davis Jr. over there and they ain't call it a day because they ain't going to get no peace until he go to the upper room. So, yeah, so the Cowboy fans ain't going to see no title, basically, until Jerry's. And then y'all got to deal with their son, Steven. Oh, Mr. Cheapo. Super cheap.
Steven been cap officer since the beginning.
Yes.
Since the Jerry J. He missed the cap office.
Because like I said, it's even funny though too, like, then they're giving all this money to the defense too right now. That's even more crazy. I don't know if I'd have gave Lawrence Cat no $100 million. I thought that was kind of a left field crazy move.
I mean, he's a good player.
He's a good player, but I don't know about $100 million when you got, when you have a Dak and a, Zeke on the offensive side that you're going to have to pay first.
Well, that's what I think I said before on the last episode is maybe they're showing the priority to the defense first and just figuring that we can. It's easy. I guess they say it's easier to find offensive players versus defensive players.
Well, then if that was the case, that wasn't a smart move by taking Zeke at the 4th pick at running back.
Right.
So because the Dak situation makes sense. He's a 3rd round pick, and then he handled his business. But now you took a running back, which everybody want to undervalue, and that's why I'm respecting that Zeke is sticking his guns because how they are trying to undervalue running backs right now. He has to keep them relevant, or like they're going to get underpaid more and more every single year.
Yeah, right.
So he has to stick to his guns on this.
I think it's going to be top heavy. As far as running backs, it's going to be top heavy. As far as who the top 5 ones get.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it's going to just be a plummet. It's going to be like.
It should be, though.
Like point guards now in the NBA.
Right, and that's how. Honestly, that's what you should do, though. It's a pro and con to the situation, and I understand, and I know that like they don't want to get burned like how the Rams feel like they're getting burned right now because of girly knees. It's like looking, suspect and everything. So I get it, but it's something about I don't know how. Do I not realize how big Zeke really was until, like you said, when he leaned on that doggone security guard, how like massively big he is of a cat to be that agile and on point too. Is scary how big he is. So
All right. So Cowboys have got a bunch of.
They got a lot of issues.
A bunch of issues going on because it can all go right or it can all go wrong.
Right. I will say they have a good team on paper overall. They do actually have a legitimate good team. I can't deny it. They can actually drink the Kool-Aid this year. They actually do. If they get everybody on the field, they actually got a decent team. I can't even lie. I just don't want these bastards to around here get all beside themselves, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, Dash was out watching that game last night. You see that score?
Oh, Lord, yeah, I saw that.
Everything that they're going to do is going to be going to the next level, as always. That's why it's the Cowboys. And, ESPN is going to talk about them 30 minutes every show.
Of course.
That's what they get paid for. But so next up, speaking of controversy. Jay-Z been taking a lot of heat, a lot of pats on the backs, a lot of called sellouts, a lot of called great businessman. What's your views on his partnership with the league? Think people are rushing to judgment, or are you thinking he's taking a big chip move?
Initially, I didn't like it. I think it was a big, money grab for him. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna wait and see. But I don't like it. I'm not feeling it because the reason being for me is that you was all on Cap's side. You were all for him. You wore his shirt. Cap, you don't need the NFL. And then all of a sudden, they open up the books. Hey, let's do business. Let's make something happen there. And we'll sprinkle the social justice and civil rights thing in there, and make something happen here. But that's the way it comes off to me. So, but I'm gonna wait and see. But I'm waiting for this stench to go away. I'm gonna sit back and let it go. But it don't sound right to me.
It kind of feels like the NFL saw a potential conflict and just decided to befriend it. And just from their point of view, that's what I see that the NFL was doing. Because it's going to be a win-win situation. It's going to bring more revenue, and it's going to quiet some noise. But on the other hand, if Jay does it the right way, he's going to pretty much have them by the balls for a few years. But that's why you got to wait and see what his intentions and his actions are going to be. Is he going to stay true, or is he going to go for the money grab?
Right. This is very true. And that's the way that I was looking at it is, okay, remember when in the 444 album, he said, he turned on the NFL. I don't need y'all. Y'all need me. And then look, he flipped that and they did come. But then the fact is, it actually was Robert Kraft that talked to Roger Goodell and told him about, yo, might need to talk to the Jay-Z cat. And we know Kraft, he a businessman too, but then he does do some social stuff. He got really cool with Meek Mill, which was, kind of weird, but it's like, hey, Robert Kraft has always kind of been, well, no, it's because of the fact that Meek is cool with the Philadelphia 76ers owner, which is another billion, but he's younger, but he's cool with Kraft too. So it's just weird, and they kind of came off as shocked of how messed up the system really is. Like, they're like, you really do go through this? Like, they was like shocking. He said most of the time he would sit back and chill. He was like, I'm talking about Meek was like, wow, like, he was just amazed that he's in a room with these cats. So he didn't want to say too much, but then they would ask him questions and say, no, speak freely. And then he did, and then they really understood him. And then, of course, Jay. Now, this is where I'm going to sit where I can understand what people feel a certain way with Jay. And this is the thing that everybody got to remember about Jay-Z at the same time, too. What was Jay-Z's former profession before everything?
Just look like cracked up pieces of soap to me.
Hey, exactly. So guess what? That man still to this day, he still moves that way. He moves that way. So that way he moves make him look suspect. Because, he just maneuver like that. But then, like he even said, I saw in the video, like he said, like I can tell you everything I did all last year, how many people I kept out of jail, how I've looked out for people. Like, he's been sending millions and millions of water to Flint still to this day. Like, Jay do a lot of stuff on the low because, like he said, he does it smartly where how how people they feel when they see you doing too much and you too vocal about it. They look at you, they want to come at you, they want to shut you down because you are being too vocal about it. But if you're moving silent, can't touch you on stuff that they don't know that you're doing on the low.
Yeah, I always heard charity if nobody's looking.
Right, exactly. But see, I will say that Jay has always been known for looking out for people and doing things. He keeps he has people in the streets, lets him know what's going on. So that's what keeps him so relevant and makes him kind of like, that's why he falls under the category to me as the greatest rapper of all time, because he keep people in the streets to keep him relevant. And that's why I look at him and I feel like that's why he's doing what he's doing. I feel like at the end of the day, he's gonna make the right moves and doing the right thing. And you said it right, Batman. Like, he got him. He ain't coming in unless he got him by the balls. Like, I think he got burned by the NBA. Well, not actually the NBA, but the owners, that Russian that bought the Brooklyn. Yeah, they got him. But he had to learn his lesson with that. It was almost like that Stringer Bell situation. The guy here was trying to mess with, trying to change that lifestyle and stuff.
Get that briefcase.
Yeah, Clay Davis got him. Shit, so, he got Clay Davis and hustled him, and Avon was telling them, nah, see, they got your ass. This is a whole new game. You stepping in something you ain't ready for. And I think he learned from that NBA situation, and now he know how to maneuver different. Dude, he literally took that shot a year ago at the NFL about, nah, I'm not coming to y'all. Y'all need me more. But now look, they coming at him and they gotta pay him. Because the Super Bowl, you gotta think about all the artists that perform at the Super Bowl don't get paid. That's a non-paid performance that you're doing. You're just doing it for the exposure to help you out in the bigger picture. Every artist do not get paid. No artist gets paid for the Super Bowl, period. So now he just worked the deal where they paying him. And he get the vocal, be vocal. Now that's a whole nother ball game now that you're going to get paid and you can put your 2 cents in the mix. And everything, like he can actually come in there and say like, I don't think that's a good look. Now, will it listen to it, do what he say? No, but at least he got paid for it. Because remember, they worked with the domestic abuse people. And they said they was disappointed dealing with the NFL because they said they wouldn't listen to nothing they said. So they was highly disappointed by working with them because they wouldn't listen. So this might be the Same situation, but at the same time, we do have to get in the building to do something though. So somebody got to make that sacrifice of going in the building. So, and I'm kind of am getting sick of the Cap thing. Because Cap is, like, I understand he can't speak too much on what happened with the settlement and all that, but Cap don't say nothing. Period.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, well, that NDA.
True, but he ain't got to speak on.
But you
True.
can't say anything on
Right, but he ain't even got to speak on that. Cap don't speak on nothing. Though, at the same time. His woman do more speaking than he does. And I'm kind of getting tired of hearing her talking.
Who's this woman?
She's a DJ. She's a radio DJ at Hot 97 in New York. Her name Nessa.
Yeah, you know.
But she's doing mad. And she's not even black. If we want to be on that technically pro-black bullshit, we all want to be on. She ain't even black, but she being mad. She talkative a lot, but she's like I want to say she's Indian. I think she's Indian descent though. But she's good people. I'm not gonna say she's a bad person by no shape or form. But I'm just saying, why is she doing more talking than Cap is doing? Like, I think if Cap ain't saying nothing, you shouldn't say nothing. Just just keep it, let it be.
Match his energy.
Yeah.
Match his energy.
Right. That's all.
Then you chill back on it.
But then I love Uncle Luke. What he broke down. He said all of y'all around here want to take these shots at Jay, but why all y'all got these white lawyers and agents? If y'all so-called, and all y'all that's against Jay-Z, but all of y'all got white agents. Why y'all ain't giving black agents a chance if y'all trying to sit here and be, y'all trying to make a bigger cause? All y'all Castiles and Cap, all them lawyers, and they're white. They white. They black.
Sign up with Master P's agency.
Hey, man. So, so it's like, you can't pick and choose. I understand diversity is great, but give Jay-Z at least a chance. He's never showed you anything where he came off of showing like he strictly was about the dollar off the rip.
Right.
Not, off the rip. He's never, you never seen him dance for nobody.
Right.
So that's why I'm like, how can you sit here and take shots at the man when you ain't never seen him dance before? Like, he does everything on the beat of his own drum, and he just goes from there. So that's why I'm like, just relax. You got to give it time. At the same, everyone want instant gratification. Well, he's supposed to just because he worked with the NFL, then Cap supposed to come in the next day.
Yeah, it don't work like that.
Nah, it's not gonna work. Like, unfortunately, hey, Cap fell on that sword. He done. But he fell on that sword and still got a nice payday. Cap ain't gonna never see a broke day in his life. He manages money well. Nike taking care of him very lovely. So we still got to keep growing. Somebody got to get back in that building now and do something. Like the Eric Reeds and and Kenny Stills, like, they just average players. Their voice is not strong enough to make something happen. Where Jay-Z's voice is strong enough to make something happen. So now give that man a chance and see what happens in a year or two. Speak on it after a year or two. God damn, like, you don't want somebody to say
don't wait
a day. He in the building that day. They want you to give because of the fact you did you in a room with him. You probably have a whole breakdown on how everything's gonna happen right then and there. No, he got to see how they're gonna maneuver. He's sitting back watching to see how they're gonna play this and if they're gonna try to use him and things like that. But he clearly said, I taught y'all how to move in a room with vultures in the music industry. And so it's like, just give Jay a chance. And that's how I look at it. Just give the man some time.
You never know. We might look back at this 5 years later and see a whole new outlook on the league. It may may cover up a lot of this thing that they've gotten over the years. So, like I said, that's why I feel from the NFL side, it's a win-win situation. They're going to get revenue, and it's going to be a good publicity move as far as people going to forget about concussions. They're going to forget about the now they're going to see, a possible change as far as the public opinion.
Right. That's how man. NFL always gonna make money at the end of the day. They are never. It's not. They can go. They said they can go a whole year with not one fan going into the doggone stadium, and they still gonna be in the black.
Yeah, 100-year institution. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They ain't been around that long for no reason.
Exactly.
But moving on, it's enough NFL. Pretty sure we're going to have a lot more to talk about whenever these cuts happen. I feel there's going to be a lot of veteran players getting cut and moving around, especially with these injuries. So there'll be more to come on that next week. Next up, let's talk about these LA Lakers, and I want to kind of say a hilarious move as far as public opinion, but then I also think it's a smart move for them signing Dwight. I know you mentioned it earlier, Sean, but how you feel? I'm guessing you don't like it. I know you don't like him.
Oh, well, like this. I know. I definitely don't like him. Yeah, his bitch assness is real in these streets. But the move as a player, he was always pretty decent, fairly good player when he was healthy and on point and actually wanted to play. He's straight. But my thing, I've never liked him from the moment he tried to come into the league and try to come with that Bible thumping. Oh, I'm not gonna get caught up in the temptations of the NBA. I'm not gonna let all these women get me and everything. And who the hell got like 7 or 8 kids, but like 9 baby mamas, and now he around here, then got turned out to the Atlanta lifestyle of Twinkle Toes. Whoa, relax. Hey, come on. Even if that's his purpose, fine. I ain't knocking you with your purpose, but don't talk like you so much better than other people. And when you are 18 years old, and I know you're in the capital of the Bible Belt from Atlanta, Georgia. I get it, but relax. Just
that was a puppet move back then. He was fed those scripts.
I don't listen to no hip hop, nothing,
Yeah. Man, when he knocked up a gospel singing chick, I said, "Oh, you ain't shit. Oh, you ain't shit. How the hell you gonna knock up a Christian singer and ain't marry her?" I said, "Wow, you that dude? Come on, man. You really wilding in these streets." But but overall, talent-wise. And of course, we know the other ultimate bitch-ass movie did was one to call himself Superman when Shaq already had that kind of title already prior. Now, you probably are more built like Superman than Shaq was, but Shaq, he already had that. So you could have just came with something different.
Come with something else.
Yeah, just come with something else. So, he's always been goofy, and he's just goofy and lame. But, he's just never had his own little personality and how to work through it. And then I think old man Kobe destroyed it after that.
I want to know what it is. Everywhere he goes, every locker room he leaves, it's like they take a deep exhale. Like, man, I couldn't wait for him to leave.
Because he's goofy.
Olympic team.
He played too much. He said he's too playful. He's too goofy. And it's like, cats, he's too these cats they're not like that. These more hood cats.
Yeah, he doesn't have that switch where, when that is game time, it's time to, really
get in there and grind.
Handle business.
Right.
He ain't there either.
Nah.
So he ain't breaking ribs like you?
Exactly. He ain't hurting people like he's supposed to be hurting people. Yeah, exactly. Come on, man.
I think it all went down when he left Orlando. He should have never left Orlando.
But no, Orlando. Now see, that's another whack ass city that you don't want to play sports at. Orlando is known for running all of their stars away too, though.
That's true.
So it's not even just about that. That's just how Orlando is. They just run. They just feel like after a while they get bored with you, and then just want you gone. So now that's this Orlando thing there. So I ain't knocking for that. It was just like I just knew it went all downhill when he went to the Lakers. It's just bottom line. Old man Kobe destroyed that.
Expectation was just too high.
That and Kobe wasn't having it, man. Kobe was not about to deal with that goofiness. Like, nah, we gonna dead that.
I remember reading a couple of things where Kobe confronted, like, you know, everything you say about me, come back to me now.
Right.
Like, do you know who I am?
Right. Come on, man. You can't come at Kobe like that and stuff. But then, you know, I just heard recently they said it was Anthony Davis, Rondo, and Jamel McGee of all people. On top of that, before they signed him, they came at him and asked him how serious he was about coming here to play. Now I was like, wow, okay. Now and they really came at him hard and said, yo, how serious are you all could do? The last few teams you've been on, you basically got ran out of there.
Yep.
So, like, what's the deal here? Like,
if he's healthy, he's what they need. They needed somebody that can run pick and roll and catch lobs. That wasn't going to be Joakim Noah.
Nah.
That wasn't going to be Marcus Bates. And they need somebody that can block shots and rebound.
Right.
Noah might give you the rebounds, but he ain't blocking no shots. He can't get off the ground.
Right.
And I told somebody this earlier, like, Noah, he would have been good if it was an offense where, you know, you give it to the big guy at the top like he did in Chicago and, you know, you do dribble handoffs and stuff like that. LeBron ain't doing all that.
Nah.
LeBron going to get the ball at the top and keep calling for pick and roll.
Mm-hmm.
You want somebody to help on the lobs, that way he hit the corner threes. And Noah just didn't fit.
Nah, he did. No, I wouldn't have touched Noah anyway with a 10-foot pole. But it's like, but they said Dwight did take accountability. He said, nah, that was more me. I just lost. He said he lost the love for the game and he got lazy and he slacked off. But, you know, he humbled himself. He said, I'm taking accountability of why I'm in this situation. Rather than he said in the past he would point fingers at the organizations and say it was their faults. But they said, nah, he came at them all straight up. Now, I know that was mainly Rondo doing. Rondo like, nigga, I don't hear all that shit. Rondo like, I don't hear that shit? What the fuck? Like, yo, what's your deal? Are you going to come here and play ball or you going to act abroad? What you going to do? And I can see Rondo dead in that ASAP.
But you know what I would do for training camp? First practice, if I'm Frank Vogel and Jason Kidd, hey, we ain't going to run the first camp. Hey, Kobe, what's up? Like Kobe set the later expectation.
Oh man, I don't know.
Nah, you don't need to bring that in the building. Don't bring that in the building. Don't bring that in the building. Nah, man. Yeah, nah. Kobe, we already know Kobe is pulling all the strings in the background as is, man. Let's let Kobe stay in the background. We don't need his presence in the building. That's gonna mess it all up.
I can see Kobe suiting up in a practice or two this year. I can see him coming in and showing some stuff, especially if they go into downtime. It's like, this ain't Laker basketball. Let me show you what Laker basketball look like.
Right.
You still got my shoes, right? Yeah, we still got them, Kobe. They got that special Kobe lock at that.
Right. He pulled back on the encyclopedia and the door opened up.
Yeah, we wash your workout clothes once a week.
Man, he around there creating a machine over there. One of his daughters right now. Kobe chilling. He got a daughter out here becoming a machine. That's just not gonna be good for female basketball.
Yeah, the girls team run the triangle. He showed the field. Phil said that's what I was seeing it right. So them girls, y'all trying to get the Stanford, UConn, Notre Dame. You ain't gonna get there with 3 practices a week.
Yeah, like
it every day.
Yeah, like I said, you can't. Yeah, oh man, yeah, he creating monsters, man. Since he can't, I let you know how foul Kobe is having 4 daughters, though. Let me let you know he was foul in these streets, though. He had 4 whole girls, so you gonna have one of these girls going to be a problem in these streets on his court, though.
Yeah, she won UConn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a wrap already.
Oh, I know she's automatically there.
If she can handle her phone, she can handle Gino.
Exactly.
I can see him retiring soon, though.
So Gino?
Yeah.
How old is Gino?
Sometimes he be having his little rants and stuff. Like he gets sick and tired of, they ruined in basketball and this and that.
I think these teams have caught up to him, definitely.
That
last couple of years. But I don't think he'll go out without another chip.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, by the time, like you said, Kobe little daughter get around that age, he'll be gone by then, though, because she 13, so I don't think he's going to be doing this in another 5 more years, though. So, we'll see what's up with that. But, but Kobe is creating a little monster with that one, though. She's a problem.
But I think the Lakers, they're going to be, it's going to be a redemption year for them. I can see that. But the Clippers are going to be much deeper defensively.
Yeah, they match for everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then with Tyronn Lue taking that petty shot and go signing with them, I was like, interesting. I said, wow, that's how we going to do this, Lue?
You got Lue and Cassell on that coaching staff.
That's a lie. Yeah. And I don't like Lue at all. I just thought it was a good petty shot for him to just do that, though. But he's super overrated. He gets down because of the fact he held on for dear life to keep AI in check. Yeah. He held on. Keyword, held on.
Yeah, held on. Yeah.
For dear life. They let that man hold AI the whole rest of that series.
They played that game.
With those two, with Lue and Cassell, you're going to have best defense and bully defense.
Right.
And that's what they specialize in. So I can't wait to see what they're going to do, especially that first game against the Lakers.
Oh, they play on Christmas Day?
Yeah, they play on Christmas Day, but the opening game, they match up against each other.
Wow, see?
Well,
look
it's
at
going to be no Paul George. So
okay, so then it's off the
that
rip.
might go to the Lakers.
Okay, so off the rip, we just going to jump off the ledge. That's how we going to do this, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
The Lakers need to find a point guard, though.
That's LeBron's. That's going to be LeBron duty.
No, you can't be chasing the point guards.
I know he ain't going to be chasing them, but he's going to be playing on the offensive side. They're going to just, that switch up will happen, but.
I'm gonna tell you this story. This is what happened to Joe Johnson when he came to Atlanta. When he was at Phoenix, when Steve Nash used to come out the game, he played point. So he thought it was gravy playing against, second unit point guards.
Well, of course.
So when he signed with Atlanta,
they put him at
point.
Like,
I'm running point. Mm-hmm. So that's why they drafted Marvin Williams instead of drafting Chris Paul or Darren Williams.
Yep, Darren Williams out of those two.
Darren Williams, yeah.
So they ran point to start that year. And after playing like 10 games and having them little fast ass point guards full court pressing him, he said he had enough.
Yeah, I know he did. That's why I said I don't think they're gonna make him the full time, like on the defensive side. He ain't gonna do it on that defense, but that offense, they're gonna switch it over for sure.
Right.
But hey, that lineup is gonna be interesting to see, like you said, how they're gonna set this up.
I don't know. It can work short term, but I think long term they gotta make a move. Once December hits or whenever they can make their trades or whatever, which they don't have no picks left. I don't know what they're gonna trade, but
yeah, exactly. They ain't got nothing.
They literally have no picks left. That don't make no sense.
That is like all or nothing right now. We're gonna do this now, or we're gonna be screwed for life. So that's how that's gonna go.
Now, I heard this the other day. with the team that the Lakers have now. Do you think? What do you think of Magic Johnson's move to leave? Was still a good move, or the way they're going about trying to get this championship is not what he would have done?
Wait.
Yeah.
So, Batman, I'm gonna put that on you there. I'll let you answer that one.
As far as Magic, I think the moves that were made is the moves that he wanted, but I don't know he would have gave up so much.
I was thinking the same thing. I don't think he was willing to want to give up that much. And I think that's why the trade didn't happen the first time.
So he's thinking long term. So he's not thinking to give you this many draft picks and swap picks and all this good stuff for this long period of time. Especially knowing that LeBron is aging. But I think he wanted Davis. I think that was clear. But I don't think he would have gave up as much. I think, if anything, he was more prone to wait until Davis became a free agent than to give up all what they did.
Exactly. I thought the same thing too. Like he said, well, we can still grow and build this team through the draft on top of that. But then if whoever wants to come, he's just used to people just coming to the Lakers if they want to be a Laker rather than trading everything to go get somebody. So I do believe that all the way through when it comes with Magic on that point, for sure.
And I don't think he would have waited for Kawhi either.
Nope.
I don't think he would have got played.
And I think that's why he was talking so much anyway, because he already felt the vibe that he wasn't going to come. So it was like, man, I just did that and let's keep it moving. That's going to build a team around other stuff. Because like this, we ain't going to sit here and being held hostage. Now, this is a businessman. This man know how to close deals.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like...
You know when a deal is not going to get closed.
And he knows, yes, exactly. And I think he felt that vibe, but like you said, these Lakers and Pelinka and shit, just like they was too desperate because they want to get it instantly. Well, like you said, Magic ain't about just getting one ring. He wants a dynasty. He wants at least to have a good, legitimate 5+ year run, at least. So we all see the bigger picture.
And the thing about it too, if I'm in his shoes, I'm gonna sit up there and like, look what I'm doing with the Dodgers. Look where we finished the last 4 years. Look how I've gone about doing that. That's what I'm trying to bring to you over here. We finished in the World Series or at the doorstep. This is what we built. Let me show you how to build it.
Right.
And what they've been doing the last 6 years.
I also think instead of the other part of not waiting on Kawhi, I think he would have signed D'Angelo Russell back.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
To save face.
Mm-hmm. I think he definitely wanted D'Angelo. That's why he didn't want to, why you said, wait too long with Kawhi. Like, I think he wanted to see what Kawhi was at. And then he felt it and he's like, man, okay, that's dead. This is going to get, so we can have a legit point guard so that we don't have to put all this pressure on LeBron having to have the ball in his hand all the time. But they was all being cocky and stuff of thinking it was going to be there. And then Golden State said, take that. We about to take we're going to just take this contract on just to keep it from y'all because we don't want y'all back on top again.
As long as I said, don't let the Warriors be a 6 seed next year with Klay Thompson back.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of like when the Rockets were like a lower seed that second year. And people were writing them off once they hit that stride. Especially in the playoffs when you got that one player that's dynamic like that, like Steph is and like Klay. Mm-hmm. You don't want to see that. Regardless of what you think you did in the regular season, that don't matter no more. A matchup is a matchup.
Right. So.
Because who's on the Lakers going to guard Steph Curry?
Nobody. Not with this team. See, that's where Russell would have been okay to be able to be staying in front of him at least to the best of his ability. And plus, he's bigger, though. He was bigger, but still quick enough to be in front of Steph enough to still contest his shot to be a problem. If they could have got Russell that way.
I think with Russell and Curry right now, I think they could be the next two all the time. Both of them, that little small size.
Well, Russell not small. Russell's 6'4".
Huh?
Russell's 6'4".
I know he ain't small, but I'm talking about the quickness.
Quickness.
He get after you.
He ain't that quick now.
Joe was like 6'4".
Yeah. You know, yeah. Nah. DeAndre Russell ain't quick now at all. He's slow motion all day now. I call him slow motion.
It just looks slow. You go out there and guard.
Well, hey, first of all, not at this age, I'm not being boo the fool. I'm not at this age now. In my prime, I'd have felt like I'd been fine. Not at this day.
TV make everything look slow.
Nah, I know.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. I know he quick now, but hey, I'm just saying, I look at towards some of the other NBA cats. No, I'm not going out there. I know my lane now. My quickness is shot.
Seen, what's your boy name? That played with the Heat with Dwayne? Skip to my loop.
Yeah.
I saw him in person.
Rick Hollister.
And that quickness is a whole another level, boy.
Well, that's like quickness with a whole different ball handling skills. Yeah, you had somebody mercy. Yeah, that's way different.
So, like you said, it may look slow on TV, but you go out there,
No, I know.
catch them hesitations.
Nah, I don't want the problem. I'm good.
Yeah, I do see your point as far as Isaiah Dumar's backcourt where they're interchangeable. Right? You know, I'll run the offense, you score.
Yeah,
Vice versa.
Yeah, they can switch it up. And then, like you said, then you bring Clay and push Clay to the third, to the 3 spot.
Which he fits right in. He's 6'7".
Exactly. So it was,
And big.
yeah.
And big and quick.
Right.
And high.
Yeah, so like you said, catch and shoot. And then man scored 43 points in the game with only 4 dribbles. Come on. Gotta remember that. Like, what can you do with somebody doing some ignorant crap like that? A whole game, only 4 dribbles with 43 points.
Yeah, we still get the dribble. All right.
Right.
Yeah.
He out there playing soccer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way. Oh, shit, that's right. I can dribble. Oh, damn. But, so, yeah, exactly. So, he don't need to come back, like you said. Even if he come back just for the playoffs, he'd just be a spot-up shooter the whole time. And don't really have to technically, you have to force the issue. Just catch and shoot.
That's scary.
Exactly.
If he ever developed a decent handle,
You don't need to.
that's why I kind of wanted
Don't need to, man.
but that's why I kind of wanted him to leave. I wanted him to go somewhere like, I don't know, freaking Orlando. And, you know what I'm saying, come off, kind of like what Ray Allen did in Seattle, just come off pick and rolls and just bomb threes all day.
Well, hey, man, I was scared he was going to do that crap in the Lakers. So, hey, I'm glad he stayed where he stayed. And I thought his daddy was going to convince him to leave. So, but then once Magic got screwed over, I was like, oh, we're safe. Oh, we safe. Oh, I ain't got to worry about that. But trust me, I think if Magic was still there, it could have happened.
I don't see it happening. I didn't see it happen. I think he didn't. I think he cherishes being that second guy on the squad.
He would have been still the second guy.
True.
With Davis
Yeah.
And LeBron.
And with LeBron, yeah.
LeBron,
Still,
he was the third.
Okay, I still think look, trust me, it was gonna be an easy third though. Cause LeBron is only pacing himself now to just collect rings right now. I think LeBron even realized he's gonna step back some. Like I know he don't feel like he gonna have to do as much. Well, now he feel like he does now. Now he gonna feel like he gotta do much. But if he would have been able to just, they'd have been patient and got D'Angelo Russell, and then even if they wouldn't have got Anthony Davis, like you said, you could have still brought Clay in. And just let Russell and Clay do their thing, and then LeBron still pace himself. And they still would have been a problem. Dude, there was a 4th seed before he got hurt.
Yeah.
But no, that's fool's gold too. Because I think we talked about that before. It was the 4th seed, but there was also like 2 games out of being the 11th seed.
Well, that's the West, man. Hey, man, that's gonna be like that. Hey. We know how the West roll, dude. Like we know from basically 2 to 8. You know that's like a game apart. That could shift at any given moment. We know how the West rolls. So I'm not gonna sit. We know that's automatic fool's gold. There's way, and then now how deep the West is this year.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Last season, I think on a week ago, 4th seed to the 8th seed was all within a game of each other.
Yeah. So we know that's about to be the same way again. We went through this, like you said, the last time we talked, man. It's only 2 weak teams. It's technically only 2 weak teams in the West. We went with it was Minnesota and Phoenix.
I still can't believe y'all calling Minnesota weak.
Hey, that's Jimmy Butler's fault. And weak in my eyes. Now Jimmy Ryan can't be around here just sleeping with women and stuff all willy-nilly.
Wiggins and Big Cat.
Yeah, they soft.
Injured reserve players.
Yeah. Like Cameron said, they terry cloth. I mean, they very soft. They soft. Soft with a capital T soft. They soft with a capital T, man.
Wiggins ain't interested in playing defense.
At all.
Hey, but Kobe co-signed on Andrew Wiggins, though. How y'all feel about that?
How many times?
He said that at the beginning, and then you ain't heard him say nothing else after that. I don't hear him saying that. He had like this. I don't think if he would have went to Minnesota, if the Cavs would have kept him, he'd have been a better player. LeBron would have made him a much better player.
Yeah.
But LeBron ain't had no patience.
He trying to win now, fellas. What do you do at Kansas?
I don't want no picks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want nobody younger than 23.
Yeah, so LeBron made a bad call on that one. But I think, Wiggins would have been a better player. It could have took a lot of load.
If he would have known the NBA was going the way that it was going, there was no need to get Kevin Love.
Right.
There was no need to get Kevin Love. You needed more versatile wing players. And I don't know. I still don't think he would have been a good fit with LeBron either. Like as far as offensive, I think defensively he would have been good.
But I still think that worked out for him though, because you see it like we just said, where's defense at now? Non-existent.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
they went from being, I think they was like the 3rd or 4th seed at one point before Jimmy got hurt that year.
Yeah, they were. They were the 3rd seed.
They went from that to barely making it an 8th, taking Jimmy to come back hurt and play those last 5 games or something like that. I don't know, man. I still say that would be a good spot for Chris Paul.
Nah. Chris Paul wouldn't tolerate that.
Fuck Chris
What
Paul.
He got to lose? We're going to have to make a list of Ebbtide King's most wanted.
He number 1 off top.
Yeah,
no, I thought it was Scottie Pippen. No, Paul Pierce. Or both.
Okay, Paul.
You got to get Pippen.
No. He meant to say Paul
I meant
Pierce.
to say Paul Pierce.
Okay.
Like this, Paul. We know Paul is more personal.
That's what I'm talking about.
But this is like this. That's personal. But it's like just because it's personal, I mean it should be number 1. Like no, like generally in my heart and soul, fuck Chris Paul. His bitch assness is real. Like, dude, I hate a cat that's gonna play dirty.
Dwight Howard.
Like
Chris Paul.
Nah, dude, I just call out bitch assness when I say it though. But it's like the way how his is like he played dirty. And then when somebody do something back to him, he won't cry about it. Don't be that guy when you punching people in the nuts and doing foul things. And then when somebody do it back to you, you won't cry about it. And like right now, like, even Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson said that's why nobody don't want to play with him because he this bitch assness. Like they don't want to rock with him. So that's all, dude. I never liked him because of that. Like I'm literally watching him punching people in the balls, and then somebody push him to the ground. He won't cry like, "Oh, what you doing?" No, you just punched his ass in the balls. What you expect? So, fuck Chris Paul. That's number one all day.
Sponsored by State Farm.
Yeah. Man, like I said, on site, dude. Like, nah, man, I just don't rock with that dude. I don't know. So that's Hey, it may be a Napoleon complex thing. Yo, man, it is what it is. But hey, I just call it like I see it. But he definitely, it's safe to say he probably number one on my list. Then Paul is 2. Paul 2. Then Howard.
Then Antonio Brown.
Then Antonio, because this is the fact he came on my team is why he landed in the top 5 because he on my team. And
let me dial back to Antonio Brown. I think he's been encouraged too by John Gruden.
No, he was like this before this even, man.
I know he was like that before, but John Gruden and Mike Mayock ain't laying the law down.
Well, Mike Mayock did just lay the law down recently, though. He said he made some comments, said, nah, he need to, basically, if he won't be with us, he need to be with us or not. Now, John Gruden, yeah, he throwing more, logs into the fire. Yeah, he entertaining that foolishness. Mike Mayock ain't trying to hear that. But, like, just as of now, I mean, yeah, he popped into my top 5 as of recently, yes. Now, I don't know who my 5th person is. I can't think of no one.
Jamarcus Russell.
Oh, yeah, no motherfucking doubt. Yeah. You are correct. Now, that's one on site. He was filled my energy of disgust by just my presence of walking by him without saying nothing. He will know I hate his guts. And he'll see me looking dead in the eyes like, man, you ain't shit. And I'll keep it moving, though.
Raiders gave up that banned the number 2 from their uniforms. Everybody who is banned from wearing number 2.
Exactly.
Not even a punk.
It is not available.
I don't know, man. He got his money. They probably changed the whole the pay structure for.
Oh yeah, he killed the rookie. Yeah, he definitely made the rookies. He definitely made the rookie scale. That's how bad he was. Well, they said, "Oh, we got to do the rookie scale."
Sam Bradford was the last one that got his money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it was Russell, then Bradford, and like, all right, now we done.
Yeah, exactly.
And they saw what they got with Russell.
Dude, like that was.
Yeah, like nah.
I mean, dude, he was trying to do the same stuff Michael Vick was doing without the athletic ability, man. Like, come on, man. It's killing.
Dude, they said he couldn't even throw a screen pass. That's how bad he was.
I know.
I mean, Vic can't throw a screen pass either, but
it was still. No, he had no. Like, of course, he had no touch. Like everything came out of Vic on was a rocket, no doubt. We knew he had no kind of touch, but we knew he still was a problem on that field doing everything else he did, though. It's all.
Black quarterbacks back for a while.
Sure in the hell did. Yes, he did. He definitely did.
But yeah, we touched on a lot of things today. No homo. Like I said, Dwight. I think Dwight gonna be the good move for the Lakers.
You did.
But I think once, because there's gonna be games where LeBron don't play.
Definitely. Yeah, you gotta pace him. You gotta pace him now, which is legit though. The man played 17. He in season 17. He need to be managed a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Oh, and also just some fan feedback. I had a couple people tell me that Bradley Beal is overrated.
Man, they didn't kick rocks. What the fuck is their problem? Man, Get your ass, man, whatever. No, man. Hey, y'all need to cut that shit out. I don't know what the hell they been watching. Bradley Beal overrated. What the fuck? Man, don't have me go on one of my rants like that, man. Don't do that to me, man. Overrated.
I'm just telling you what the people.
Well, tell them to watch this season and tell me you're overrated after this season. Now that you fucking, once again, John Wall ain't there, but he dropping 25 with grace. All right. Whatever. He at Washington. Of course he's going to look bad. He in Washington.
Yeah.
Come on. Put him on a team that's actually legit and show me. Talk to me then. Oh, God.
And it's like, for me, like Stack said, you know, if you average 20 points in this league, if you didn't average 20 points in this league, please shut up.
Yeah, News said, dude. Yeah, like you shouldn't even be an analyst if you didn't have over 20 points a game.
And you know who you directed at.
Well, yeah, we know he was going to Hollins and David Jones. Yeah, and which they deserved every bit of that.
I think Hollins, he doing that just to be different. You know what I'm saying? He just go off the wall just to.
Oh, he was making a name for himself. That's the ESPN strategy. You know, be outrageous. You know, get those sound bites.
So that's all he doing. You know, you can even his tone change when he says some stuff like that.
Yeah,
so you know he just trying to be different.
Hey, y'all know. Oh wait, Shaq was okay. Shaq got knocked out of my top 5. You know that because. Yeah, because you know I don't like him and stuff. Like, you know, I was Kobe over Shaq and everything. Because, you know, he be all in his feelings with somebody that don't like him and stuff. So, you know, I don't even rock with that. Like, why are you going to be sensitive because somebody don't like you? Ooh-wee. You be all right. I mean, okay. And then you wonder why he decided to snitch on you because you was mad because he didn't like you off the rip. I ain't going to say I never snitch. Fuck all that. I ain't going out like that. But still wasn't a good. Hey, so yeah, he definitely was. And it sucks that his middle name is my name and he's older than me. So I feel some kind of way about that fully. So, but still. I'm still discombobulated about this Brandon Bill thing. So I feel some kind of way, man.
He in Washington. He in the underachieving Eastern Conference.
Exactly. I'm talking about Brandon Bill. That ain't good.
It's a no-win situation.
Yeah,
and he ain't gonna come out looking good to anybody.
Yeah, and I mean now I understand why we couldn't really talk about the fantasy today because the commissioner ain't on here. Pow, yeah, you, Quiet Storm, aka Floyd, yeah, need you to get this together, and we need to switch from Yahoo, tired of all these spams and stuff. We need to go to ESPN. We need to be more professional. Tired of become. We need to move up with the work.
What about the one from NFL?
Oh, even the NFL one. Either or. We just need to get away with Yahoo and these man, everybody trying to figure out what their passwords and codes was with Yahoo. No, we had been jump ship from Yahoo. But we need the commissioner.
When are we drafting? How about that?
The commissioner. Ask him.
Yeah.
The Mr. Missing in action.
Yeah.
One that was like,
it's not looking good.
Yeah.
It's about to be week 4 in the preseason. We still ain't got a draft date.
So, yeah. So that's, like I said, that's definitely that's his doing now. So he got to get it together when it comes to that. So, you know, so we can get, because, you know, we need multiple people into the music. And I know we do need to get into the music also and everything. It's been a lot of good music came out this weekend.
Yeah, Rhapsody album was nice.
Yes.
Sadiq was nice.
Yes.
I was killing my kids when Raphael Sadiq on vacation.
Well, yeah, the new album.
That song kept calling, kept popping up. Seriously, man. Are you texting about radio stations?
That's probably why they got you.
Yeah. Nah, so I'm surprised. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I didn't even get a chance to listen to the Jeezy yet, so I'm gonna get to that.
It's straight. It's
still typical Jeezy.
Yeah, typical Jeezy.
Okay. Then the surprise Missy Elliott EP dropped out, which was okay and on point. So, but the Rhapsody, she did her thing. But Rhapsody did her thing. She did a good continuation from my last album. She did a good continuation. She's definitely among the elites. I put her with these big dogs. She can spit.
Yeah, because she's done a lot of features the past 2 years, I guess you could say.
Right.
So kind of just building up that momentum.
Yeah,
she said she finished the album like I want to say like last summer or something like that, or
yeah, she had 60 songs. She had 60 songs for this album. She said,
last summer it was finished.
Yeah, dude. She said she got the concept and she was all in. And she wrote, she had
to wait on some samples to clear and all that good stuff.
Yeah, because she got some good, because the production was definitely on point also in everything. So, but for her to still say she recorded 60 songs, and this still was like one interlude, and then it was like, I think it was 16 songs total.
Yeah.
So, and it's just to name all of these songs after, different black women throughout history. Definitely, it was a great concept album. And I like the fact she said, like, she don't worry about it. She just go in the studio. She just gonna make new music. I ain't worrying about what I previously did. I'm not trying to exceed that. I'm gonna just do what I do, which is what you're supposed to do. Don't put the pressures on yourself to try to top what you did, because that's unnecessary pressure.
And that's what it all that do. Yeah, you gotta improve.
So no.
Different things.
Oh, Anthony, Foreign Exchange. They got all their joints on vinyl out.
Oh, I did listen to Little Brother album too.
Yep, good call. I'm glad I did say that. I don't know. Yeah, the Little Brother album was on point too. That they came out too. That was on point. But yeah, all the Foreign Exchange.
That's what made me think of when you said interlude.
Yeah, all the interludes. They still the interludes were still on point. The Little Brother, they still got it. Hell yeah. Fontaine, and Big Pooh, they got it. They still got it. They don't.
Was Ninth Wonder on the production?
Nah, that's the only thing. Night was no Night production.
It was a different spin from what they usually.
They had one song that kind of fall under the Night. I feel like a couple of joints fall under Night, but nah, they actually just did their thing because Night was so busy doing with the Rhapsody album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think they understood that. They didn't have an issue. They still was cool because he still promoted the album Night and everything, so he's still cool. But it was good to see them back together doing their thing. But that was definitely another good album, also.
Yeah, this interview better go well.
Yeah, man. Cause they're not. Cause I'm gonna tell you this now. Cause they ain't cheap neither, man. They dropping 30 a pop.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, so because I want to get not the first, but the second one. What that was, leave. What that like? Leave everything. Damn, what was the name of that first? The second one where they had Take Off the Blues.
That was the second one. I thought that was the first one.
I thought that was. You know what? That was the first one. Let me see. Well, because I thought that other one, they had another one prior to that, but it was more hip hop ish. And then the next one, I thought that was the one you was talking about. But I'm gonna have to check that out and see though. But yeah, man. So I saw they was all on vinyl. I was like, oh, dang it, it's on.
You didn't want at this point.
Hey man. Yeah, man. I know. My sister just actually gave me the Kendrick Family vinyl joint that she had signed and everything. My bad, man. Yeah, my sister just.
What's your boy name at the liquor store?
Tom.
Ebbtide Classic Moment.
Tom is the illest, boy. Tom is the illest, man. Oh, that bottle that bottle getting popped. Oh, we're counting down. It started too. Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
That bottle coming.
To the wedding, we need to bring that story.
Oh yeah, and it matches, and the bottle matches the tux to a certain extent. Oh, it's all.
Thanks everyone for listening. Really appreciate the support, all the feedback. The Ebbtide Crew will be back recording on Sunday night, dropping that on Monday. We're going to get into NFL updates, cuts, transactions, dip into a little bit of music. A lot of albums came out recently. So again, as always, listen, like, share, comment, rate. Feedback is welcome. Appreciate the support. We out.